Okay, so I've been called out here to RV1 today, which is around the corner of our intersection of 206 and US 1 South. And it's in the southern part of St. Johns County. And it's actually one of the smaller new RV and used RV lots. And I got a customer, Joey, that bought this one this past weekend. And they're including a free, within the finance price, a free coating that it's got this guaranteed length of time and all kinds of crap. And they were gonna literally put it on over all this dirt. They were just gonna wash it and coat it. So he called me in to come and do a good compounding to hopefully make the coating be worth the crap. Of course, I have nothing to do with the coating, have no idea what they're using. Love to know, and I'll report back if I figure it out. But for the time being, I am going to use my McKee's arsenal to get it coatable and basically get all these stains and oxidation out of the top layer of gel coat and give him a potential better outcome. So here we go. I'm actually starting off using the N914. Big fan of this, especially when you're in a situation where you need your own electric and water. This cuts down some of the steps, and it has different dilution ratios. I'm using the most potent ratio today because instead of going waterless, I'm actually going rinseless, and I'm spraying it on and wiping it off for a total outcome. And I've done the majority all the way back to the slide out here and around the gutters and everywhere. It literally stripped all the mold and nastiness right off in one good swipe. So, and using the foamer, I love the way it lathers up and stays there until you get to where you can wipe it. N914 has proven to be mega useful in my arsenal. I'll definitely be buying a bigger one, and totally stoked with the performance. Haven't tried a lot of waterless in general, but just lately it's become necessary in situations I would have never been able to prepare for. So I've decided it'd be good to have it in stock all the time. Let's get back on this slide out here so we can at least polish half of this thing before we get rained on. I have finished up my rinseless N914 experience on this one side here. And it's got all the edges, all the green and black stuff off. The surface dirt overall has been removed as good as I care. And they have a department here that's waiting for me to finish so they can wash it afterwards. So I am literally only getting paid for the polisher part that I'm doing to it. And I'm going to be using the Max's RV chemical that McKee's 37 puts out. I'll show you the bottle. It's called Heavy Cut, and I will follow up after using the Heavy Cut. I will follow up with a finer cut and leave it exposed with no waxes or anything so that their coating will bond well, whatever coating it is. And in fact, if it looks good enough with the Heavy Cut, I would even offer to go just, we'll see how the Heavy Cut looks. So this is the Heavy Cut professional RV care use. Max's RV Heavy Cut Oxidation Remover quickly and effortlessly removes heavy oxidation and staining from gel coat and fiberglass surfaces. Select blend of diminishing abrasives removes stubborn oxidation while lubricating oils ensure a long buffing cycle and easy wipe off. Designed to be applied with dual action and rotary polisher. So what I'm going to do is, because of the oils, we're going to do a spray prep to remove that after the oxidation removal, provided after the oxidation removal it looks ready for coating. This is going to be our first spot here on the front. That line, we always get a nice little drip line at certain spots, and that's going to be our first tester. So it's actually coming along pretty good. I've done this whole area back to the drip mark, just diagonal of the window, from the top down through the white piece here along the corner of the bottom of the window, and I'll continue down below the window, over and around, and then hook back over the top of the window and finish off right there. That will be one entire section, equaling about half of the front side, or side, whatever side, driver's side. And then, so that should take probably every bit or more than the first hour of the day. And then I'd say I'll be about 2 to 3 hours in at halfway through the job, totaling 5 to 6 hours in finishing it, because I'm having to do a rinseless cleanup followed by a compounding that's fairly heavy, so that I can get stains and damages out, literally. And I'm going to be leaving it fairly exfoliated, which means I'm trying to use an all-around pad to leave the best finish possible, because I'm hoping to get away with 1 instead of 2 steps, unless you count the step of using the spray prep. So I ran across this one starting out with the yellow cutting pad, and then I came back across it with the blue waffle print pad, which is a little finer cutting, and got the residue off with a good clean version of that. And it's leaving a nice glassy look that I believe I could use the spray prep and feel fairly confident with any kind of coating now. So that's how we're going to do the rest of it all the way around. So the bottom side of this slide out's looking real good. We got that corner up here to do, and a little bit over towards the middle. And the line probably can be seen right about there, as high as I can reach. But definitely ready for the spray prep in that area. Alright, so this whole slide out is now officially done up to the canvas here. And all the way over, filling out the entire squared area and fine polished to a glassy finish. Here we go again on this rinseless, waterless cleaning method that gets all this crap off before we polish it. So top to bottom, side to side, we have hit it with the N914 at a strength we can use as rinseless and waterless. The rinseless, and we'll be done with this part and back to the final polishing. Came in handy for this rinseless and waterless car wash. So I am down to just the bottom part of the door panel here, and that top part around the window here in the front on the other side of the awning, where we started on the opposite side. And we'll have this whole side nice and glassy, ready for whatever coating they're gonna put on. Alright, so this is a good example of how it came out, as I was able to wipe all this residue off, and now we're sending it to the wash bay.